Going over to the Culture Prop podcast, you have Colorado citizens speaking out against the recent invasion as their, specifically Aurora, becomes overrun by illegals from Venezuela who are actually turning apartment complexes into basically money-making areas where they are taking over the complexes and demanding cash directly from the people who are living there, basically cutting out the landlord and becoming warlords. Good thing we have a safe, secure border thanks to Kamala. Oh, wait! I partially digress. This comes to us thanks to Libs of TikTok, which she says, quote, more Colorado residents are speaking out against the migrant gang taking over their cities. They're terrified to leave their homes. Many of them are getting guns. The government is going to do nothing to protect them, unquote. Now, the downside of them getting guns in terms of the government, these days, given the government, I wouldn't be surprised if someone was breaking into their apartment or someone's trying to extort them fiscally or physically. Well, the government might just take the side of the illegal. That should be a joke, a cruel joke, but it actually is in the realm of possibilities. Now, it's not too long, only about 3.5 minutes. Let me go ahead and I'll see what she has to say here.
So, I live in Colorado. Colorado, obviously, is a landlocked state. We do not have any oceans around us. Denver is a sanctuary city, which means that migrants are actively being bussed in to Denver. Denver's already a little bit of a scary city. If you drive downtown, it's a little bit terrifying. But now we have a situation in Aurora. Aurora is about 20 minutes south of Denver. I live one town away from Aurora, just south of it. So not very far. We go to Aurora for a lot of things. Doctors, shopping. There's so many things that we go to Aurora for. So to have this Venezuelan gang taking over with guns apartment buildings, not one, but 2 apartment buildings, is terrifying. It is a small town. I wouldn't consider it a small town. It's a small town compared to Denver, but I mean, it's a suburb of Denver, just like we are. And it's terrifying. I mean, it is Aurora in our area is known as kind of the rich area, and the kids go to school. You know, when we play the high schools and stuff there, it's like the huge, nice high schools with the giant, beautiful, fields and things like that. And it's scary to think that something like that could happen there. And I'm not very far from there. And what if it happens here? Like, it's getting scary out here. And we're not even in a state where migrants are coming in, they're having to be bussed into us. And this is happening. And if it can happen to us, it can happen to anybody else. And it is terrifying. I live so close to it. It's scary to think that this is what's happening. It's scary to think the world that we're living in. It is nuts. Also, we have a Democratic governor. I wonder if that's part of it. Stay safe out there. Be careful. Be diligent. I'm not a big proponent of having weapons, but I think now it's becoming more and more necessary. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family, because guess what? They're coming. They are coming. This is a warning.
They're not coming. They're here.
This is just the start. You think that this is going to be the end of it? Absolutely not. They're going to pop up all over the United States. They're going to pop up in your area. Even when you think you're safe, you're not. Take precautions now while you can. This is your warning. It's only a matter of time before it comes to my city, because I'm right here. It's already in Denver. It's already in Aurora. They're coming, guys. They're not resting. Take precautions. If our government will not protect us from these people, we need to. We need to make sure we're protecting our family. I am not saying violence is the answer. I don't think it is. I'm not saying that we should just go out shooting. I don't think that's good either. But we have to be careful, and we have to protect our families. It's coming. Things are coming. And if you can't feel it, then you're going to live to regret it later.
Yeah, sad, but you get what you vote for. Got 1.4 million views, so those 40,000 likes. The first comments coming from AKA saying Colorado just vote red and President Trump will get rid of him, getting 2,000 likes. Cash Loren says the Colorado governor refuses to do his duly elected his duty and protect his citizens. Shame, getting 724 likes. Cash Loren also says Kamala Harris, the border czar, is responsible, getting 471 likes. The Democrat Media TM says we need mass deportation stat. Bunch of airplanes says mass deportation begin, getting 611 likes. That was estimated between 8 and 13 million in the past 40 months. Records being broken. Florida 1 says the government needs to call in the National Guard. If this were MAGA doing this, you can bet the city would be locked down and arrested. True. And 381 likes. Well, they said in Delta Force to just eliminate them. Yeah, it's fascinating to see where the government chooses to act and do nothing, and where they choose to actually do something. What was it? I mean, Oregon actually, was it the Chaz zone, the Chap zone? They literally just had a gang take over the whole city, and people died, and police did nothing because they're leftists. The government was fine with it. Base Chef says this: since the U.S. government reaching a hand down into the water, and the hand reaching to the U.S. government is illegal immigrants, then it's juxtaposed with the picture of the U.S. government hand giving the middle finger, and the drowning hand is labeled taxpayers. Okay, 871 likes, which also begs the question: what benefits do we get from paying our taxes these days? Yeah. American Sandy says the destruction of communities is on purpose. It's a video of the border, or many borders, with illegals crossing, getting 641. Biff Grilly says Democrat voters discover what voting Democrat actually means rather than the lies Democrat politicians tell the dingbats they vote for them. What a long-winded way of saying psych, getting 572 likes. Homestead Lander says they'll still vote straight blue ticket. They'll die on the cross of their political religion, getting 790 likes. Act Non-Verba says Colorado folks voted for this. It's taken years, but look at what y'all did. Voting for incompetent, dumb people has consequences. Vote Trump in November, getting 236 likes. Here. Another person apparently talks about how illegals are dressing up as Amazon drivers and committing home invasions, getting 663 likes rather. Just Jen React says they voted for this because they thought Trump was racist, getting 392 likes. Proud Patriot US says Jared Poles needs to be removed immediately for denying this, getting 260 likes. Let's see, any contrarian statements? Dr. Seat says, I guess liberals in Colorado are getting a taste of why the Second Amendment is so important and a taste of why of what they voted for. Yay for illegal immigration and liberalism, getting 788 likes. Florida Mike says, if Kamala wins, this will be America, getting 231 likes. Let's see. Any contrarian statements here? Yeah, it's quite. I can't imagine. I'd be quite concerned if I was trying to raise a family over there, or if I was living over there. Because yeah, who knows? By the time this video is rendered and uploaded, maybe they'll roll in the National Guard and the government won't do anything. But I can't help but think. Yeah, if your backup plan in life is hoping the government will help you out, that's a terrible backup plan. Because more often than not, yeah, it's not gonna be that plan will not work in your favor. So let me know, do you think anything will actually be fixed in terms of Aurora, Colorado? Do you think that'll actually spread to other sanctuary cities? Let me know in the comments. As always, it'd be fascinating to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you can click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.